It is Tuesday, the 12th of March. And oops, I did it again. I left the freezer light on and a whole bunch of others. Now, after we've heard this beautiful rendition of me and Britney Spears, we can get on with what I do in the day of owning a tropical fish store. This is the flow running through the Diamond Tetra tank, the Mikoji tank, the beautiful taupe that I've set up that I'm overly excited about. And these are the beautiful diamond tetras that are in them. This is a video that we're preparing for YouTube in about 2 weeks' time. The landlord asked me to weed spray outside, so I did that today. I'm not entirely sure why he asked me to do that. I'm not DIY gardener, I'm DIY daddy. This is the aftermath of tomorrow. Before I was going to do anything today, I needed to make sure I cleaned it up, so with a snap of the television fingers, bang! We got it done. How good. That warrants a coffee, if I do say so myself. And I do. How good. Very good. Rightio. In the frantic packing mess of yesterday, I saw how filthy these tanks were, so I thought today is the day to give them a clean up. So I attacked the top row of aquariums this afternoon. However, I needed to go out first, and when I came back, some sort of magical aquarium pixie had delivered these plastic totes, which is good timing because I wanted to change them from these clear ones up here to the black ones. But first, I needed to water my plants. Don't come at me, all you plant lovers. I'm not very good at looking after plants, as you can see here. So I just sort of soak them in fish water when they look like they need it. And this may or may not be the second or third or possibly fourth spider plant that I've killed. Don't ask me how, I'm just good at what I do. Right, we're going to clean up this tank. There's all this weird algae on the edge of the glass here, which I don't like. So first thing we do is we get my big giant toothbrush. Mama said the alligator's angry because they got so many teeth, but they ain't got no toothbrush. But I got a toothbrush. And it cleans the algae off pretty darn well. So it's a very stiff, bristled brush used to clean and scratch the algae off. I'd normally use my flipper, but the flipper won't reach along the sides because it's too tight between the aquariums. And typical cam fashion, instead of cleaning, I make it worse. What do they say? It's got to get worse before it gets better. With all the water levels down, we were able to see which of the little spouts are working and which ones weren't. So we managed to get one of them going again before I accidentally blew up the regulator. Oh no, spaghetti-o. So it's not going to work anymore, so I've got to take this into the shop tomorrow and figure out what's going on. It literally went bang, and I almost shat myself. Part of the maintenance today was also cleaning all the muck from the sponges in the sump. So there's 2 or 3 of them. Gave them a clean out straight through with the hose. We do have a carbon blocker, so there's no chlorine going through this, but even if there was, for the best part, it doesn't really matter if you clean your filter media with carbonated water. Carbonated? Chlorinated water. Time to feed the frogs. Old mate was absolutely loving his cricket. Really, really loved it. And I thought this was quite amusing, this shot here. Old Jiminy hanging out the end of his mouth like, save me! Jiminy's already dead, by the way. It was time for DIY Daddy to come out to play again. It was time to make up a couple of coconut huts. So I put this on super speedy mode, drilled some holes, got the old hacksaw in, cutty, slicey. Not very good at this part here. As you can see, struggling along. Cut it open, got it done. Then we've got to get the inside out, the flesh. Sometimes you've got to put this in the microwave for it to come out, but I didn't have to this time. Flicked it out with my Stanley screwdriver, and then I had myself a nice little coconut hat. Happy days. So, update on the filter. It is filtering really well. Unfortunately, I lost one of my L168, which annoyed the shit out of me today. Moved the fry from the fry tanks. I'm going to leave them empty for a couple of days just in case I've missed something. And I really need to do something with these guys here. I'm not doing a very good job with them. I might focus on them next week. Put some of the coconut balls, the lecker balls, whatever they're called, into the black tubs, trying to get some aquatic plants growing. And no duckweed, you are not going to be staying there. This one needs a drain and a refill, but I'll deal with that tomorrow. And I'll get rid of this one as well tomorrow. Should be able to put another 3 there which I think gives us approximately 13 of these tubs, or 12 of these tubs, which would be good. New species going on. This here is from the same spawn as this here. These were in the little tanks and they're way smaller. The other one's been growing up in the 65 litre tank for a lot longer, and they're about 3 times the size. It just shows you that a little bit of extra room makes such a big difference for fish growth. And this right here always concerns me. Anytime I see a pleco on the end of a sponge filter like this just sitting in the flow of bubbles, I'm always a little worried. More than once I've had this happen and they've popped up with white spot not long afterwards, so I'll be a high alert on that. And old Daddy Fronto's Lieutenant Shiny Sides reminded me to flick my light off. Look at me being all artistic. Have a good one, happy fish keeping, and catch you later.